I'm Blair Overstreet. I work at La Jolla Country Day School in San Diego, California. I began working at independent schools about 10 years ago and had come from teaching in the university setting. And so I moved to independent schools, working at a very small private school. The head of the school sort of tapped me and said, "I see potential in you." And it wasn't something I had necessarily thought of, but because he had sort of identified as a first-year teacher that he had a vision of seeing me in an administrative position, that sort of became my vision, like, oh, I hadn't really thought of it. It was a very small boarding school, and it gave me a lot of opportunities to really try new things and try to create new programs, and as much as I wanted to do, they sort of let me take on new leadership because it was pretty small faculty. And then when I moved to a much bigger faculty in San Diego, it allowed me to sort of up my game and allowed me also to have mentors, people who had been working with larger populations and had been working with, parents who are more involved, parents who are more on the campus day to day, kids who have different expectations. And so I was really able to, through that time, have other people to learn from. And I've been lucky enough to be in multiple types of leadership positions. I think one of the biggest skills that people need to have in leadership positions and sort of moving forward into a new era of the way that we do education is willingness to make mistakes and to push at the boundaries of what you're comfortable with. And then when you make those mistakes, to sort of have a humor about it, that's actually a good thing, and not being so perfectionist oriented and results oriented that we aren't courageous, that we're not willing to try new things because we don't want to look foolish.